Welcome back, my friends. You are watching TTBurger Game Reviews here on YouTube, and I am your host, Tony. And we're still into our Christmas season here, wearing our ugly sweater and our fancy Christmas tree glasses here. But no snow because we're not snowboarding or anything like that, so I apologize for that. But we're continuing my Jumping Flash series review on episode 163, part 2 of 2. We got a lot to talk about here for the final part, but before we can even get started here, those of you who missed what happened in part 1 of 2, I got you here a TTBurger recap to show you all what you missed. And I took a look at the original Jumping Flash for the PlayStation, gave it a 9 out of 10 because it was good for a good game, but it hasn't aged all that well. The controls are stiff, the graphics are blocky more and more. But the bottom line is, it's still a great game. If you want to play a 3D platform first-person shooter, one of the first ones, it's definitely worth owning in your collection for sure. But today we're gonna move ahead a year later. We're gonna take a look at the sequel called Jumping Flash 2. For the once again for PlayStation, released on August 31st, 1996. Now I know there was a third Jumping Flash game, but it was not released in Japan. I forget the name of it. And Razor1812 told me about it a while back, so I kind of forget the name, but it kind of have a brain fart there. So I'm sure it'll come up, but then I'm not sure. Like the Razor1812 told me before, so I'll remember it, sure, definitely. Now, my thoughts on Jumping Flash 2 for the PlayStation is, it's a fun sequel, definitely. But it does feel copy and paste at times from its predecessor. That doesn't mean it's bad though, but just like, it feels copy and paste at times. But the thing goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and that's what they did here. Once again, we get a family-friendly like first-person shooter that works well for its time definitely. The story of Jumping Flash 2, you put you in the role once again of Robot, the mechanical robot rabbit who stopped Baron Aloha's evil plans to take over planets and more. And Aloha flees to his home planet Little Mu, where he discovers it is being torn apart by an alien invader, space invader called Captain Kabuki. Unknown to what he can do, he calls for Robot to stop Captain Kabuki, even though he has a rival with him and stuff. It's a more detailed story here, and it's actually a darker one as well. So it's one thing that this game improved on, it's the story. For the presentation though, it's pretty much the same song and dance as the last time. The graphics look exactly the same with no change whatsoever. That means you got the frame rate issues once again, and the blocky looking graphics, and the draw isn't anything better. There's no changes whatsoever, which does surprise me because even though this game only came out a year later, you'd think, well, there would be more changes and stuff, but that's just the case. And even the backgrounds feel copy and pasted as well from the first game. Like they all feel like backgrounds from the first game and stuff. But I'm not saying the bad thing, it's just that like it's just a big surprising thing is what it is there. But what can you do? Because I didn't create the game, so what can you do? For sound is once again great sound with great happy style music and stuff that fits the game, and you got the hokey but funny voice acting once again and more. So like last time, there's not really much I can say about the sound in Jumping Flash 2 because it's the same song and dance as it was before. Great music and great hokey but funny voice acting there, so it works its own ways. But now we're into the gameplay. It's great, but not without its flaws. Like the last time, you spend time defeating enemies with your laser and other weapons like your missiles, the twisters, and the Roman candle laser and stuff like that. And you got more weapons this time as well, and new ones and stuff. This time, instead of collecting jet pods like how you did in the original Jumping Flash, you're collecting and saving little Mews, who are pretty much the citizens of Baron Aloha's planet that you're trying to save. And that's just basically what it is there, because like that's what you're doing. And same as before, you collect 4 of them to advance to the next level. They're scattered throughout the level once again, adding to the challenge factor, and they are big levels once again, so it gives you time to explore the levels and try to have fun while collecting them while reaching the exit pad to leave. And you're on a time limit. Once I forgot to mention last game, you're on a time limit here of 10 minutes or so you better find them quick and stuff that, which adds to the challenge factor as well. I knew I forgot to mention Sunday. It was the time limit, so my bad there. I apologize. Jumping Flash 2 adds more worlds, bringing the number of 12 worlds to explore with a different theme each time, like a snow winter theme, a balloon carnival theme, and more. And like last time, 3 levels each world. Third level are the boss battles, and the boss battles are very innovative. Like you got like some mechanical dragon and stuff like that, and some cool look like magician like boss that it's really cool. The game is still pretty easy and straightforward, although the bosses can add a little bit more of a challenge and stuff. But now getting into the negative of Jumping Flash 2. The controller's still a pain in the neck at times, where like they're stiff, to where like you'll get stuck, and there's no strafing option once again. And so you'd think that this is a sequel, you'd think they would improve and add a strafing option, but that's not the case here at all. And it feels very copy and pasted from the first game. I know it's saying this isn't a big issue, but still, it has to go in the negatives. It's still a great sequel overall, but just be warned, there's not really going to be much changes here from this game than it was in the predecessor. It's pretty much all I'm saying there. So final thoughts here are, if you like the first Jumping Flash and you want more action, Jumping Flash 2 is still a great sequel overall. Due to the complaints I have with Jumping Flash 2, I'm going to be giving it the same score gave the original Jumping Flash, a 9 out of 10, because Jumping Flash 2 is still just as good. So it doesn't really add anything new or doesn't do anything worse. So that's pretty much it there. And what I recommend maybe you all picking up this game. I mean, Jumping Flash and Jumping Flash 2, they're both equally fun. So if you can find them, hey, definitely worth owning them, because these are one of the first 3D platform first-person shooters ever made. So definitely show you what game was like with these type of games, especially with this one, because it comes in the long box, and this one here, it's definitely worth owning there for sure. And that's pretty much all I gotta say for the 163 part 2 of 2, and then we finished there. Stick to episode 164, what we hold there. Final, that's all I gotta say. Like, share, subscribe, like the video, comment down below, and join my Discord group, TTBurger Games Night, because also more people to join. And links description below, so be sure to click it because it won't go away for 24 hours. That's all I gotta say. Peace out, everyone, and have a great day. See you all in the next episode.